2025, Chris Wood Police Chris Wood Media Police Crimes Report was previous Polaris Media. After years of very serious brain injury, very serious skull deforming, body mutilations, kidnapping, sex assaults, false arrest refusals, lies, time buying, cover ups, extortion, medical file falsifications for treatment refusals, discrimination, and blacklisting. Having my mother stalked, tortured, and her life taken. My dogs tortured and their lives taken. 100% proven full physical identity theft, identity change done to me. 6 years of police, revenge, retaliation, slave traffic, torture. When people disappear, families are murdered and missing. It is Ontario Provincial Police, it is other cops, it is very serious criminal doctors, and it is their accomplices. Ex-chief or commander, OPP, year 2019, he drove a white Jeep Wrangler on the corner of Bridge Street and Center, Highway 41. He went by, he waved at me, I waved back. A black truck pulled up beside him. He pointed something, he shot it, it went into my right ear. He is a pedophile sex slave trafficker, and one of the people involved who actually thinks that he is my dad, thinks that we were switched at birth, was calling my mother mom, was the one that was actually stalking children for him at Tim Hortons. Staff Sergeant, years 2019, 2021. Kidnapping, sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, and Shelley Huffner. Christine Schultz, Spencer Mills, 14716, Robert Kane, 7224. Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, Lennoxon Addington County General Hospital, guilty of file falsifications, treatment refusals, discrimination, and blacklisting, assuring I get no help or proof of the damages and crimes done to me. She is a girlfriend to Stacy, also Kingston AMHS, and conveniently works at the three hospitals I had treatment refusals from: KGH, Napanee, and Belleville. Accomplices who are drug fed, money paid lowlifes cannot be arrested or touched, and who are guilty of brain injury, body mutilations, my full physical identity theft, and attempted homicide on me through the identity theft for disability fraud, for drug money. Each and every one of them are drug traffickers with and for OPP. They are all registered sex offenders. Each and every one of them, including two are my cousins, are guilty of homicide and attempted homicides, bank thefts and frauds, welfare and disability frauds. I'm basically being forced to support these low lives. I was actually sold for $740, the price of a welfare check. Their accomplices, one is alleged OPP supervisor Blair Hardy, goes by Blair Kane goes by Blair Hardy. He used to drive a white Mercedes in Napanee, Ontario. He is a meth trafficker. He is guilty of stalking, torturing, and causing my mother's death, having her life taken December 20th, 2020, with a guy known as Bill Wooldridge. Many alias names: Bill Wooldridge, Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarosa, James Bubbles, Stephen Maven, and Robert Cross are his names, and possibly many others. Freaking flies. He was the one stalking children for ex OPP chief or commander, the one that had me shot. And one of the alias names he uses, Stephen Maven, is also the name of a wanted escapee as well. He actually thinks that he and I were switched at birth. He is 65 approximately. I am 53. He thinks that he is my dad and was calling my mother mom. He is very seriously delusional, very seriously psychotic. He is a heroin addict, a heroin trafficker for the police. He also frequents Picton, Ontario, and Toronto, Ontario. There is a Bert Hustler who used to date my wife after we separated. He is very jealous, highly obsessed. He is a schizophrenic. He is a meth head, a crackhead, and a morphine addict. He is in a permanent psychosis. He believes that he played hockey in the NHL for the Philadelphia Flyers and Hartford Whalers. He thinks that I am actually his girlfriend, Maggie. He is guilty of torture crimes against me, brain injury me, and being involved with my identity theft and attempted homicide with intent to commit. Tyler T. Bag Lake, boyfriend, lover to OPP drug cop Robert Kane 7224. He is guilty of being involved with my identity theft, and I can prove it. Torture crimes, stabbing threats, arson attempts on a previous address, throwing blood on a previous address, very serious body mutilations done to me with others. He is also guilty of torturing my dog, Runt, March 24th, 2023, and taking his life, with Raymond Bubbles LeBlanc, who is a child groomer, a gang stalker, a meth trafficker, and he is guilty of torture crimes against me as well and attempted homicide. Harry Hartwick, my cousin, Dale Hartwick, his nephew, my cousin, are both guilty of torture crimes against me, brain injury me, skull splitting me, and attempted homicide. Dale Hartwick, my cousin involved, even told me he was involved when he before he realized who he was saying it to. He is guilty of first degree attempted homicide with the intent to commit for drop charges for a stabbing he committed against his wife or ex-wife's boyfriend. Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns, he is guilty of first degree torture crimes against me, brain injury me. I have pictures where I look exactly like him, including his same cock eye that he has, and even pictures with the same red hair as well. He thinks that I am a wolf. He is guilty of attempted paralyzing me and attempted homicide with his boyfriend, Dale Hartwick. There is a guy named Robert Hanna. He lives in Kingston, Ontario. He is involved with this. He is part of it through that end. He is an ex-Bath prisoner. He was involved with child sex offenses and child pornography. He has an internet ban and gets online mostly on TikTok and Facebook as Jimmy Fry. He's balding, wears a ponytail, always wears a hat, headphones, has a goatee, glasses, approximately 28, 29 years old. There is actually Wig Standard articles about his crimes. He was living on Oak Street. He may be now living in Hamilton House with his boyfriend Edward Alex Robichaux or Artillery Park in the housing. There is others involved, but I cannot mention their names because I am under serious death threats and from them as well as my family is under death threats from them. My wife, and my nephew are also under death threats. Pretty much forced confinement no freedom of movement, no real freedom of movement because of threats, obstructions, intimidations as well to pretty much fuck me over, gag orders. So, with everything being said and done, me having no legal rights, no medical rights, no human rights, I cannot get help in any way, shape, or form, pretty much being held hostage. Everybody involved is assuring they commit this homicide against me and they get away with it. As I said once again, when people disappear, families are murdered or missing, it is police crimes. I have been through 100% proven, provable, full physical identity theft changes done to me. If it's been done to me, how many others has it been done to? Possibly seriously brain injured, full identity thefts being done to them, also being medically blacklisted and kept from help, or being made homeless, where they will, uh, or made homeless, or trafficked, and possibly being having their lives taken as somebody else. Take that into consideration. I know it seems kind of weird, but I have shown and proven the very serious full physical identity changes done to me. My skull has been split into sections. It's been flattened, it's been rounded out, it's been widened, it's been elongated, many different shapes and sizes. After I was shot, I now have a tube that goes up in my throat. It bulges out and it goes to the back of my neck, and that's where I get the air, the piss and shit that is going through me, that I get the torture from, and that is how it's being done. This is finished. The longer this goes on, the more I am numbed down. I am gonna forget about this, and that's the whole point. Nobody is arrestable without $22,000, so you're getting away with not only doing this, committing full physical identity theft on me, seriously mutilating me, provably, and keeping me from help in every way, shape, or form to assure that you get away with what you've gotten away with. I ask once again, just do not throw my body in a ditch. And for the other ones involved, congratulations. You bought just the right amount of time. You made just the right amount of threats. You had just the right amount of obstructions. And I can also prove very serious crimes just by piss and shit that is in me through certain people as well, forced, as well as animals. Hit the like, share, subscribe, especially the share or like, because it helps get this out. It is very serious and important. The life of a 77-year-old woman, my mother, she was stalked, tortured, and her death was caused and her life was taken December 20th, 2020, through these pieces of shit, all through a cop, Spencer Mills 14716, and a woman named Stacy Kingston, AMHS. I have no criminal record or history, had no association with anybody named prior, no association with any nut wards or AMHS or mental health either. Had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to being shot, and all crimes taking place against me, being falsely charged in an attempt for everybody to get away with what they've gotten away with, also in an attempt to turn their crimes around on me, and also to try to give me a criminal record, once again, not previously had. After 48 years, until I was going to the hospital all the time because of what had happened after I was shot. Whatever was into me, it started moving through my head and it was burning. I was getting electric shocking, and my skull was invasively split internally afterwards with proof. And now All of a sudden, the full right side of back of my head, my occipital lobe, I have something over my head that feels like tape or something over my skull. I have magnets in my head, I have holes in my head, and I have tubes in my head, and that is where the piss and shit is coming from. Luckily, there is nothing I could do about it. It could be proven, but I do not have that right. So I hope you're proud of what you're done. You're committing very serious torture crimes, forcible confinement, to commit homicide, identity theft, and homicide for disability fraud just to collect more drug money. And also, this is revenge retaliation against me through these lowlives for OPP, for me speaking of their human trafficking, the homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and the money laundering that was taking place out of the Morning Star mission at the time. 100%. 6 years revenge retaliation, very serious slave traffic, torture, mutilations. The justice of the peace is also involved too. Threats, accusations, intimidations, obstructions. Everything has been done to try to stop me from getting this out. I also have police spyware software being used on my phone and my computer to block out a lot of the stuff, to broadcast in the background, and also to hack my iOS for my microphone, my camera, my pictures, and my videos as well. All part of this to prevent it from getting out, and all part of this identity theft that is happening to me. You are guilty of ending a Wood bloodline by this. So I hope you're fucking happy with what you've done. And yes, it could be proven if not too late. My brain, anyways, I have absolutely no feeling from getting so much piss and shit put through my head to constantly numb me down and rot my body. I eat, my food goes to the right side of my body. I don't even feel my right lung anymore when I breathe. I've been totally and completely split right down the fucking center, it feels like. So whatever you put into me, it is doing very, very serious damage along with the other pieces of shit. You're Pontius Pilate, Judge Dredd cops. You are the judge, juries, and your junkies are your executioners for you. You decide who is guilty, who is innocent. $22,000 extortion to have anyone arrested because they work with them for you and they can implicate. When bloodlines are ended, you can count on the police being involved with it, and that's a fucking fact, at least around Napanee, Ontario, and area. And they have plenty of help to obstruct each and every one of them. Poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, beware. Take this very, very serious, or you just might be the next victim that they will get away with.